Hi, I'm Jim with the Stronghold Product Development Department. I'd like to take you through and give you an introduction to some of our access control locks here. What we've done here at Stronghold is we've partnered with 2 leading lock manufacturers in the industry to give you 5 different lock solutions for access control. We've equipped 21 of our core models with these locks. These are our best-selling models, and we've equipped with one of these 5 locks. However, you can look at our catalog and equip most all of our cabinets and/or products with an electronic lock in our catalog or a custom solution that you may have. Today I'd like to look through some basic functionality and features of the AT SecuRam access control lock. So here we have our AT lock mounted to one of our very popular 12-gauge 4-foot cabinets. So let's take a look on the inside at the lock mechanism. The lock comes fully assembled, everything right out of the box, batteries included, everything is installed. So let me just take off this cover plate to show you our lock mechanism. The lock mechanism is a deadbolt. This deadbolt interfaces with our custom latch plate, so when you actuate the lock, you have a very, very secure fitting. So one of the nice features of the AT lock is the actual display window. So the display window is multicolor. Across the top you have the time, the date, and also the battery level. And it's a menu-driven system. So as you scroll up and down, you're going through all the menu items, and we'll go through a couple of them now. So this AT lock has 30 different codes. The first code is a super code, which is all ones, 6 ones, 11111. The second slot is a manager code, which is factory preset to 123456, and the remaining are all other user codes. So let's go ahead and change the manager code on this lock. What you do is you select the menu. There's several different menus on this structure. You have a system menu, system information, and multiple other ones that are on the menu structure. Most of the programming is done on the system menu. So let's go into the system menu, and it wants to know who I am. So I'm going to put in the factory preset manager code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it recognizes me as the manager. So now what I want to do is from the selected menu, I want to go to change code, which is essentially one scroll down. You could keep on scrolling and show audit trails, which I'll do in a little while, in a couple minutes. You have system information. There's multiple menus on here. But again, what we want to do is change the code. So it's on change code. I just go OK. And now what I want to do is asking me for the new code. So let's just reverse it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to ask me to repeat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now the manager code is set to 654321. Now that we've changed the manager code from the factory default, let's enroll a new user. So you select a menu. I'm going to go to the system menu. Again, most of the programming is done on the system menu. Hit OK. It wants to know who I am. So let's put in our new manager code that we just changed. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it recognizes me as the manager, and now I select the menu. So I know that just one click up, you can enroll a new user. That's what I want to do. So you just simply hit OK. This is going to be the ID, so this is going to be the 3rd user slot, or the first user. Because remember, the first one is a super code, the second one is a manager, so now this is going to be the first user. So I'm going to roll you a new user. You hit yes, OK. Slot 3, yes. Now it says set the code. So what's the new code? So let's go ahead and put in all 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, it's a 6-digit code. It wants me to repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6, 5, 6. And then now it's saved. So now the user ID in slot number 3 is code 55555. Now that we programmed the lock, to open the cabinet, as simple as entering in the code. 2, 3. Verifies that I'm user number 3 that we just programmed in all 5s, and it simply opens. So this is the AT lock. Let's look at the audit trail feature in the lock. So what you do is wake the lock up, select the menu. Systems menu is most of our functionality. Select. It wants to know who I am. I'm the manager, so let's enter in our new manager code that we already put in. It recognizes me as the manager. Now select the menu. So I'm going to scroll down. We've already changed the code. I'm going to scroll down to the second entry is show audit trail. So I'm going to select that. So what we have here is this will show you the last 200 events that occurred on this lock. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to scroll down to event number 3. Okay, so event number 4 occurred on February 10th at 2:30 in the afternoon, and it basically shows that we enrolled the new user in user 4. So you can basically go through and see what has occurred in the lock, whether it's been a door opening, a door closing, enrolling new users for the last 200 events. Okay, the AT Lock has a lot of very nice features. So let me just introduce you to some of those by scrolling through the menu system. So you wake the lock up, you select the menu. We're going to go to the system menu. System menu, hit OK. It wants to know who I am. So I'm going to put in the manager code that we just pre-programmed. Now it recognizes me, slot number 1 is the manager, and knows I'm a manager. So now I'm on a menu, and if I scroll down 1 click, it's changing a code of the manager, which we've already done. The next one is audit trail, which I showed you. But we also have system information, gives you lock and specific information to this actual lock. You can show a clock time. You can set a daylight savings. You can actually set the clock. Those are some pretty popular features. So if I scroll back up, sorry, that changed the code. So now I'm scrolling back up. This is where you enroll a new user. This is where you delete a user from. This is where you enable other users of the lock. This is where you can disable a user. Say if they went on vacation or something, you can actually disable that one user code. You can enable a dual mode. This is where you actually put in 2 codes before you can open up. You have operator A and operator B that both have to enter a code. Cycle testing is what we do at the factory when we cycle the lock for 2,000 times before we ship it to ensure it's a robust quality. And then there's several other items on there that you'll be able to see in the user guide that is shipped with the product, or we have additional resources on our website. That was just a quick tour of our AT access control lock. If you'd like to know more about it or any of our other locking solutions, please call us here at Stronghold and we'll be happy to hook you up.